Quarter pound of fire burning daily. I'm coming. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I don't think, yes, I'm coming, y'all. I don't think my mama's gonna save me. Baby, I'm not flying, but I'm floating. If we're nine headed to the tower where we're going, 2 miles an hour, can you picture me rolling? Cause life is so much better when you live in slow motion. One spliff a day, I keep the evil away. Oh, one spliff a day. I had to get it out, y'all. I had to get it out, y'all. I had to get it out. I've been in here having a whole dance party, right? A whole dance party by myself. It be like that. It be like that sometimes. How y'all doing? This is your girl Divine Karma coming in with the past life, Akashic record, energy, and all the things. How y'all doing? Hello. Holy is in the building. Pretty Pink is in the building. Kiki, how you doing? Cuzzo, my cousin Marley Monroe is in the building. Thank you, MJ and Christina are my moderators. All right, I changed it up at the last minute, MJ. We just gonna do free reads on here tonight. No cash app and all of that. I'm kind of just in a chill mood. So welcome in everybody. We are doing Akashic Records past life. All right. I got 3 decks. I'll pull 3 cards and give you some information about a past life, some messages from a past life, and a little intake, a little insight, if you will, into your Akashic records. If you want a full session of your full Akashic records, I do offer those services on my website. All right, so you can always go to my website and book thank you, Christina, book a complete session for your Akashic records. What are Akashic records good for? Akashic records are good for a lot of things. You want to know what karma you may have brought into this incarnation. You want to know karmic soul ties, people you need to close cycles out with. Like you need to know all these things so you can get through what you need to get through. All right, we gonna do hello, Miriam. How are you? So that is the purpose of Akashic records and past lives. Hello, Sims. How are you? Pretty Pink. Everybody's in the building. Hi, Jocelyn. All right. It looks like who was up first? Is it Kiki? All right. Spirit connect me to this is different for me, y'all. So I really be zoning out. Spirit connect me to Kiki. She go by Kiki Blunts on my YouTube channel. Connect me to her energy. Connect me to her Akashic records. Give me a past life, any messages, things she needs to know that she brought into this life with her. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very, very much. Uh, Mother Mary is on your spirit team, Kiki. Mother Mary is on your spirit team. You might want to investigate. So I got my past life deck. Kiki, in a past life, you used to move around a lot. A lot. You did a lot of traveling. I'm almost picking up. You know, you never found home in a past life. You could have been like an orphan or something like that. But there's something about your past life. I keep hearing you never. And again, Kiki, Mother Mary is on your spirit team. She's coming through very, 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 very strong. You never really knew what home was in one of your past lives. You would be somewhere for a few months and then you would leave. Let's go ahead and find out and get a tarot card about what that's about. Thank you, Spirit Team. I appreciate you. 5 of Wands, fire energy. Kiki, in a past life, there was always conflict. I almost feel like it was family conflict. You were never really accepted. You were different. You moved different. You didn't conform to a lot of things, whether it was religion or whatever, Kiki. And, people had a problem with that. So you never felt comfortable anywhere. So you were always on the go, but it made you feel kind of unwanted in a way. Give me one card from my Akashic deck for Kiki. And what does she need to learn from that in this life as well? Connect to intuition. Repeating patterns are keeping you from making a new choice in this situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight. Kiki, the message I have for you, especially with this past life, in this life, the lesson that you need to learn and the cycle that you're breaking is don't get up and go so quick. And in order for you not to have conflict with people, you need to start being around people that are where you are. You know what I'm saying? That's on the journey that you're on. Stop dimming your light, because a lot of people not gonna get you. So start surrounding yourself with people who on the same level as you, so you don't have to continue to, oh, I gotta shut this friend tribe down because they this, that, and the third. Trust your intuition. Trust your third eye. If these people ain't on your frequency, then don't even be bothered with them, because you're going to end up being done with them when they realize you're different and they can't vibe with you and your light is way too bright for them. And you're going to end up moving around again. And that's something, a cycle that you're breaking in this lifetime. All right. All right. All righty. I hope you got confirmation, Kiki. I hope you got all of that. Again, y'all, oops, wrong ear. This is some really different energy. I do these sessions for people like 45 minutes. So I just decided, and then the next time what we'll do quantum timelines. I'm gonna do one of those as well with y'all, to where there's other versions of you, rich you, poor you, mansion living you, all different yous, and we'll tap into other versions of yourself that's rich and whatever in the timeline. We'll do that as well, coming up soon. All right, Holy Spirit, I have Holy here. She goes by Holy on my YouTube channel. Thank you, guides and angels. Holy, you're connected to Isis. I didn't ask for spirit team people to start coming in, but they're coming in on their own. Holy, you're very connected to Isis for whatever reason. Spirit, give me messages for Holy from a past life from her Akashic records. Give me a past life message, information, what she needs to know, cycles to close in this lifetime. You're a mother. You're a mother in a past life. Holy, I know a little bit of your story, but you were definitely a mother in a past life. So that's very important to you in this life. And like I said, I know a little bit of your story, so I find it ironic that this card came out for you. More messages for Holy, please. Hello, Isis. Holy, you got something going on when it comes to children that's changing in 3 months, is a message from Isis. Ten of Wands, fire energy. Babe, in a past life, uh, I'm going to tell you this because I feel like, and this might be in this life as well. Someone tried to take your children from you in a past life. And like I said, this might be a cycle that you're breaking in this life as well. And you fought tooth and nail. You were very burdened in a past life about um, parenthood. You were a single mom in a past life. Your spouse was abusive in a past life. And so it was, things were very, very hard for you. So that might be something that you're dealing with in this life. And you're going to close that cycle out you're going to do the right thing when it comes to children and realize that, yes, you can be a strong mother and raise your children on your own. You're welcome, Kiki. Holy, acceptance. You may be disappointed with the recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. I have a feeling, Holy, that this cycle is in full fledged or about to be with you. And just be patient, because one thing you came here to do in this lifetime is to close this cycle out, to be the best mother that you can be. And there's something about learning that you can do this on your own. Not that it's easy, but you don't have to settle with a person or a child's father or anything like that. You don't have to do any of that. Just to have a father figure or whatever in their life. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Who I got next? Yes, hello. Yes, it's horrible, wild, crazy. Thank you for closing this. I can do this. I'm on. I love being a mother. Very important to me. Yes, and you will close that cycle out. You will close that cycle out. That was it's one of the things you chose to do in your soul contract when you came back in this incarnation, is to close that cycle out. Miriam is next. Hello, Spirit Team. I have Miriam here. That is her YouTube channel. You know who Miriam is. All right. Thank you, guys and angels, for working with me. I know this is technology, but I have Miriam here. Can you please give me some access to her Akashic records, please? Information on a past life for Miriam and any messages and things she needs to know about this incarnation, cycles that she needs to close, and information about her soul contract. Thank you. Food and hunger. Miriam, in a past life, you were, kind of poor or with a poor family. You went hungry a lot. There was not enough food to go around. I'm channeling it's kind of saying like pre-biblical times, and it's like there's a lot of like royalty, and I'll say the pharaohs or whoever were in charge. Everybody hit that like button for your girl. um, were in charge did not treat the people well, um, and your family was very poor. There were days that you went without eating. Um, wow, give me another card. Hmm. And there might be, Miriam, in this life, you might be very driven and very determined not to be that. And that's what this is stemming from. Yeah, Seven of Wands, fire energy, a cycle that you're going to close in this lifetime is to stand your ground. Don't, because of this past life, you refuse to let people tell you who you're going to be. You're not going to be successful. You can't do that. You don't have the credentials to get that job. Like, you're closing that cycle out because you never want to feel what it's like to go hungry. And you'll also help other people, in this lifetime. If you see, like a child going hungry, like, you probably in this lifetime just like, no, I can't take my last sandwich. I don't care. I can, so that's that energy. Give me one more card. A message for Miriam, please. Thank you, guys and angels. I appreciate you. Reflection. You're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. Do some reflecting right now. Take the time to, instead of getting defensive, I'm just giving you the message. Don't get defensive when things don't go your way. The message is to sit back and reflect. Like, how could you have made a better choice? All right. Especially when it comes to helping others, because you definitely are going to close this cycle out in this lifetime. All right. All right. Who is next? Hi, Maria. Hi, new people. Hello, hello, hello. And tonight, y'all, I'm not doing paid reads because I see right now that we finna be flowing through here. So the list should go fast because I'm not doing any paid reads. Nobody's jumping it's just a regular list. Nobody's getting bumped or any of that. All right. M. Sims. How you doing, Sims? How are you today, love? Spirit, let's get some messages. I have Marcella. That's your first name. I have Marcella Sims here. Goes by M. Sims on my YouTube channel. Hello, Archangel Michael. Sims, you are very connected to Archangel Michael. You might want to look into that. Hello, Archangel Michael. Give me messages. Give me a call. Give me information about M. Sims' Akashic records, a past life, and what she needs to know for this incarnation. You got Greco and Roman. There's a past life where you were, in the Roman era. Let's see how that went for you. There was a past life where you were in the Roman era. More messages for Marcella Sims. Six of Wands. You were high ranking. It's crazy because, there's that person on the horse that kind of looks like that time frame. You were very high ranking, I want to say political, in a past life when it came to the Roman and Greek era. But you were royalty. You were royalty. You had money, you had status and things of this nature. Wow. Interesting. People recognized you. You couldn't go to a lot of places by yourself because of your status and your royalty. So you had, guards, if you will, because there you are riding your horse. Give me a card for Marcella, please. A card for Marcella. What she needs to know for this incarnation: trust in yourself. You've got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. You're going to jump timelines. You're going to jump timelines, love. Can they? Yes, they can get back in line. They can get back in line. Absolutely. They can get back in line. I have no problems with that. All right. Who is up next? Shut up. No, we ain't doing that. AI, what is you doing? All right. Hello, new people. Welcome in. Everybody take a second and hit that like button. Pretty. Hello, pretty. Woo. Pretty. I don't know you. Either your third eye is awakening or it's about to. Pretty, either your third eye is awakening or it's about to. Spirit team, I have pretty here. I have pretty here. Pretty, you're connected to the Anunnaki. You might want to investigate that. I am as well, so I'm not surprised. Pretty, you're connected to the Anunnaki and about to go through a third eye awakening. Give me access to Pretty's Akashic records, please, if you don't mind. Past life information and messages Pretty needs for this incarnation. So you had Celtic and communal living come out. Celtic times, look it up. You know what Celtic times were, or Celtic is pronounced either way. But communal living. You always lived with a whole bunch of people. You lived in an era, pretty, to where it looks like Kemet, maybe Kemet times as well, because like I said, two cards fell out. But Kemet times and Celtic times. You lived in very fancy homes. You lived in very fancy homes. Let's see what else. You lived in very fancy homes, but you never lived alone. There's something about, I keep getting a message about you not wanting to be alone. So being in communal living was very important to you because you did not like to be alone. Give me a message for Pretty, please. A message for Pretty, please. Two of Swords, air energy. You did not want to be by yourself. Every time you got the opportunity to be alone or live alone or be on your own, you chose to stay around a lot of people. Being by yourself in a past life made you very uncomfortable. Give me a message for Pretty for this incarnation. I just heard you were scared of the dark. Someone abused you, Pretty, in some kind of way, whether verbally or something. When you was doing this communal living, and it made you afraid of the dark, and it made you afraid to be by yourself. Connect to intuition, you got it as well. Repeating patterns are keeping you from making a new choice in this situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight. Somebody else just had this. Trust your gut. There's something about you being afraid to be by yourself and on your own and by yourself, Pretty. And in this life, you might find yourself like, hey, I don't want all these people around me. I need my space. So just know that's that's coming from. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I can't see all y'all thank yous because I'm kind of zoned out, but yes, I appreciate it. Been through lots of pain. Understood. 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 All right, Jocelyn. Jocelyn. Hello, guides and angels. I have Jocelyn here. Thank you for being involved in our technology. I know it's a lot for y'all on the other side, but I have Jocelyn here. You know she is. You can see Jocelyn. Please give me access to her Akashic records. I do have permission on this live. Give me a message, a past life, things she needs to know, things she may have brought with her into this incarnation. Oh my gosh, you got it as well. You got it as well. But I don't feel like there was any kind of abuse. I feel like whatever your communal living environment was different. There's something about you living with people because there was some kind of time when it was the Christian Crusades. And I don't know if you know about the Christian Crusades, but that's what they're giving me. You lived at a time when the Christian Crusades took place. So you didn't, nobody wanted to be alone when the Christian Crusades took place. You lived with a lot of divine feminine. And they were very spiritual beings, these divine feminines that you stayed with, but y'all stayed together. And because the Christian Crusades were taking place, and y'all just wanted to stay safe. Christian Crusades, the Christians were unaliving mamas, babies, people, anybody that didn't believe in what they believed in, they unalived them. And to stay safe, you stayed with these divine feminines. Eight of Swords, their energy. And sometimes it felt like you were in a prison, but it's the only way y'all could stay safe. It's the only way you could stay safe, but it made you feel confined. It made you feel like, literally like you were tied up and trapped in a prison. Give me a card. Give me a card. Thank you. Thank you, guys and angels. Gratitude. Appreciate y'all, spirit team, for coming through for your girl. And give me a message, please, for Jocelyn. What does she need to learn in this incarnation? See it through. See it through. You don't always finish what you start and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end, and then be proud of what you have accomplished. There's an energy of you being free. You don't like to be confined because of this past life, but you're being asked, like, you'll get halfway through something and quit, because you always have this energy of, something not being safe. Maybe I shouldn't do this, and it's coming from this past life. See it all the way through. No matter how hard it is, no matter the mistakes that you make, it's fine. Just see it all the way through, because it's going to make you feel better. All right. All right. Who is up next? Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Alexander. All right. And y'all, this, my past life deck is small, and you might get a card that someone else got, but you won't have the same energy. You see how I just had two of those cards, but completely different energy when I dipped into their Akashic records. Spirit, I have Alexander here. I have Alexander here. Somebody said, like, the great. Dip me into Alexander's Akashic records, past life information. Give me past life information and anything Alexander needs to know in this incarnation. You were an orphan in a past life, Alexander. You were an orphan in a past life. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Spirit team, give me some more messages. Alexander, you're very connected to Imhotep from Kemet. Imhotep, do your research. You're very connected to Imhotep. He's on your spirit team. Give me a card for Alexander. Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy. In this lifetime, because you were an orphan in the last lifetime, Alexander, you might want to work, like you want to work. I need to make money. I need to make money so I can take care of myself. I'll do the overtime. I'll come in early. I'll stay late. I gotta get this income, and it's coming because you were an orphan in a past life. Give me a card for Alexander, a message in this incarnation that Alexander needs to know from his Akashic. Thank you so much, gods and angels. I'm so grateful. Inner peace, Alexander. You are letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. I love that for you. I love that for you. Who is up next? Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Christina. All right. I appreciate y'all. And yes, y'all, there's a 60-second delay. Hey, Saucy. 60-second delay just to give my moderators a time to catch up. All right. Spirit, I have Saucy here. I ain't even getting, Native American. Saucy, you were definitely indigenous and Native American to the land. Could have very well been a part of a tribe in a past life. Give me messages. What else to suck? She's Saucy. Your people ain't playing around tonight. They got your cards going everywhere. The Hierophant. You are some kind of chief, Taurus energy. You were some kind of chief. You taught in this Native American tribe. It looks like you were a chief or whatever the high ranking is for Native Americans, but you were some kind of chief. You made decisions when y'all would move, how y'all would move, and you also had a team of people under you that taught agriculture, how to live off the land, how to build, teepees, tents, and things of that nature. Give me a card for Saucy, a message for Saucy in this incarnation from this past life. Thank you. Wow. You taught a lot. You taught a lot, but you were definitely some kind of chief, beloved. Pause is what you got from the Akashic Records deck. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before you move forward. You have that energy still in you, Saucy, about making moves and being on the go because you were the chief. So a lot of times you had to think quick on your feet. So that's natural for you now, but you're being asked to slow down. It's okay. Like slow down before you make, just crazy decisions and think about the outcomes. All right. All right. All right. Who is up next? Hello, Maria. How are you, beloved? Maria is up next. All righty then. Spirit, I have Maria Scorpio 92 here. Maria Scorpio 92 here. You know who this is, Spirit Team. Please give me access to their Akashic Records so I can know about a past life, anything that they brought with them here as well. And yes, y'all can get back on the list if you want. We can get another past life. We can do another pull. So I tell people the more you know about a past life and where you come from, the better off you are in this life. For Maria. For Maria. Thank you, gods and angels. Why is everybody getting this? What is Maria's? Because you got wars and battles at the end. Maria, you had to be hidden. Maria, you had to be hidden in homes. I'm also seeing you garbed up, like with maybe, kind of like the Islamic wear. You were hiding. You had to bounce around and live with different people and try to blend in. You were hiding, you were being hidden from people that were looking for you. Let's see what this is about. And people, whoever it was, the community would just hide you out. Oh, that's why. You were a magician. There's a timeline where you were a magician. People hid you because of your gifts. You knew sorcery. You knew, and you used it for good. You didn't use it to anything to harm anyone, but they would hide you out because the powers that be, even in this timeline, the fact that you had more power than them was very disturbing. Was very disturbing. So your community would hide you out. In return, you would offer them services, your services. You would do, rituals and healing. You were a healer as well, and all the magical things. Wow. Wow. Kind of, sort of, but a good one. Kind of, sort of, a witch, but a good one. Kind of like me, a good witch. All right. And I don't really have where you lived at. I'm saying because it looks like you were garbed up like the Islamic culture with your face hidden and everything like that. That's what I'm seeing you in. Give me a message for Maria. Message for this lifetime, what Maria needs to know, anything she needs to know for this lifetime. Wow, Maria, I love it. I love it for you. Solitude, how ironic. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of yourself so you can stand on your own in any situation. You came here this time. Oh, you still got the gifts. You still got the gifts, but this time you ain't gonna let it stop you. Like you're not going to let people stop you. Whoever want to come for you, babe, you call your spirit team because you still have the gifts. That's why you don't mind spending time alone, because that's when your gifts are really, 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 really vibrant. All right. All right. I like that for you. I do. I like that for you very much so. Yes, yes, hijab. Yes, that's what it is. I couldn't think of the name of the veil that they wear. Sorry. Chrissy. All right. Spirit, I have Chrissy here. I have Chrissy here. You know who Chrissy is because y'all can see. Can you give me a glimpse into Chrissy's Akashic records to get a past life and information Chrissy needs about this past life, what she may have brought into this incarnation, cycles to close. Thank you, gods and angels. I appreciate you. Oh my, galactic. Well, Chrissy, I can tell you right now, you have a past life and it ain't from planet Earth, beloved. It's not from planet Earth. It ain't even from this galaxy. Don't feel bad. I have a past life in Pleiades, so it's not that hard to believe. You have a past life from a whole other galaxy, beloved. You have a past life from a whole another galaxy. Messages for Chrissy, please. Thank you. Messages for Chrissy, please. Thank you. Whew. It was a lot of chaos around you, and this on this galaxy. I almost feel like they have their own version of war there, and you are involved for some reason. And y'all, if y'all stick around when the list is clear, I will pull a card from y'all and from my ancestors deck and get a message directly from your ancestors or spirit team if y'all stick around, okay? When the list gets clear. What is this tower about? What's the message? There was a war. They had their own version of war. In this place, patience. You've been asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning the way you want them at this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. Chrissy, you have a past life in some other galaxy as some other, if you want to call it an alien, extraterrestrial, I don't care what name you give it. The problem was with this tower moment. Things got a little crazy there, and you kept trying to escape because you were just like, I'm not going to ride this out. I'm getting up off this planet or out of this galaxy, however you want to look at it, right? And you kept trying to escape, and they kept catching you. So you're being, taught patience in this lifetime. Just because things get a little rocky, Chrissy, or get a little crazy, or don't go how you expect it, it's okay. Just be patient, because 9 times out of 10 is just a lesson you're supposed to learn, or a cycle you're supposed to close out. Just be patient and let the cards fall where they may. You will be fine. You don't have to take off running every time something gets a little crazy. All right. All right. Yes, you can get back on the list again. You very well may get back on the list again. And like I said, I'll do some ancestors. I have my ancestor deck here. We'll pull some messages from your ancestors. Who is up next? Trip Tot. Spirit, I got Trip Tot here. I have Trip Tot here. You know who Trip Tot is. Can you give me into Trip Tot's Akashic records, please, and give me a past life? Anything that Trip Tot needs to know in this lifetime, cycles to close, anything of that nature. Thank you, gods and angels. Thank you to my spirit team. I'm so grateful. Trip Tot, you're a warrior. You were a warrior of some kind of secret society. What some would probably call in this lifetime the Illuminati. But you were some kind of warrior. You fought. You had your sword, you had your shield. You went to war quite a bit in a past life. Give me more information for Trip Top, please. Give me more information for Trip Top, please. Give me more information for Trip Top about this past life when Trip Top was a knighthood. And even if you were divine, divine, feminine, masculine, it doesn't matter. Ace of Wands, fire energy. There's nothing more that you love to do than go to war. There is nothing else in this life, in this past life, that you love to do more. didn't go to war, and you were very high ranking. When hit the fan, oh, you was the one that got called to the chambers. Trip top, yeah, about this. Can you get your people secretly? You moved very, very strategically. There's like, again, you loved going to war for whatever reason. Give me a message for Trip Tot. Give me a message for Trip Tot. And after this, we can continue the list. If from here on out, if you want to pull from the ancestors deck, just say, yes, I want to call from the ancestors deck as well. Message for Trip Top, please. Balance, learning balance. In this life, all you did was fight. You were a complete warrior. You didn't like, you might have dated a few times, but there was nothing else you wanted to do more than fight. And it says you're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. Take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. You're learning balance. Everything should not be a struggle. Everything should not be a struggle. You need to close that cycle out in this lifetime. That is one of the things that you chose to come back and do. All right. All right. All right, who is up next? You like a card? I got you right quick, Trip Top. Give me a message from Trip Top's ancestors. And this is my deck that I made. Give me a message from Trip Top's ancestors. Thank you. There's way too many people in your circle and you can't hear us. Your ancestors are trying to speak to you. There's too many people in your circle that you can't hear them because there's too many people around you, and maybe the wrong people around you. All right. All right. Yes, Kiki Blunts. Cajun is up. Moderators, is this you texting me? Okay, that's not y'all. All right. Cajun is up. All right. All right. All right. Spirit, I have Cajun here. You know who Cajun is. Can you give me access to Cajun's Akashic records, please? Give me a card for a past life of Cajuns and messages about this incarnation, cycles Cajun needs to close, lessons to be learned. Thank you, gods and angels. Cajun, you are a mother, a parent, in a past life. And y'all have to understand, you've been here in different, divine. You've been here as a man, you've been here as a woman, you've been here as multiple things. There's a past life where you were a parent, where you were a mother, Cajun. Message for Cajun about being a mother in this past life. What does Cajun need to know in this life about being a mother in a past life? King of Cups, water energy. You had you were kind of emotionally, you was a little off in a past life. People helped you with your children because you were emotionally imbalanced. Again, in this lifetime, you can it's equivalent to ADHD or bipolar, that type of energy. So people were always around to help you with children because you was just like I said, in this lifetime, that's what they would call it, but they didn't have that name in that lifetime. Messages Cajun needs to know in this lifetime. You had a temper, a really, really nasty temper as a parent. You wouldn't beat your children, but you had a really, really, really nasty temper as a parent. Things triggered you a lot, things triggered you a lot. Give me a card. What does Cajun need to know in this life? You got solitude as well. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of yourself so you can stand on your own in any situation. I keep hearing that you had a really, really bad temper in a past life. So spending some time by yourself is never a bad thing. Not to the point to where you lose it. Learn how to balance that out, but to keep your emotions in check. If something triggers you, learn your triggers. Learn your triggers, Cajun. Learn, what things trigger you, so you can, try to stay away from people that trigger you. There you go. let's just call it what it is, and I'll give you a occasion. Magic is in your DNA. Use it for good. Okay. All right. Yes, you can, Tivon. Who do I next? Holy is up next. All right. Holy is back. Spirit Holy is back. We've spoken with Holy. Give me another card, please. Akashic Records information for Holy. Any information from a past life and things she needs to know in this incarnation. Something about your love life. Something about your love life in the past. Let's pull a card and see what this is about. What was going on with Holy's love life in a past life? What was going on with Holy's love life in a past life? Spirit, thank you, gods and angels. Interesting. Ten of Cups, water energy. You had a very, very strong and beautiful family in a past life. Ten of Cups is family. You were very happy. There was a past life where you were married to your person. Y'all had children. Was very, 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 very happy. You lived a wonderful life. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. Give me another card for Holly. Give me another card for Holly. And you may long for that now because you know this past life, you know what it feels like to be in love, to be with your person, to have your children and have that beautiful life. I don't know why I feel like you were a stay-at-home mom in this life. Your spouse did very well and you were able to stay at home. Give me a card, a message for Holly, please. For Holy, sorry. Bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision. And you will feel so much lighter when you do. Be brave in this life when it comes to your family and your love life and happiness and having that good life. You long for it because you had it before and your soul knows what it feels like. Be brave and don't give up. Don't give up. You can very well have this life. All right. All right. Maria. Okay. Maria just posted. All right. Maria is up. Maria is up. Maria is up. Am I right? Maria is up. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Beautiful. Oh, let me get you an ancestor card too. Holy, you are a demigod. Wow. That's for you, Holy. Everybody take a second, smash the like button for me. Miriam is up. Okay, I got you. Miriam, I was told to, why is this earring keep going to come out? Miriam, I was told to pull a card from your ancestors first before I pull the other cards. This ought to be interesting. Miriam, ooh, Oshun heals you anytime you're in or near water. Miriam, if you don't know who Oshun is, she's a divine feminine goddess that deals a lot with water. She is from the Orishas religion in Yoruba. Woo. Oshun heals you anytime you're in or near water. You're very connected to Oshun. I suggest you do your homework if you don't know who Oshun is. All right. Give me messages. Spirit, I have Miriam here again. Can you please get me back into Miriam's Akashic Records? Give me another past life and messages that I think you're that you need to know in this lifetime. Father, you're a father, divine masculine father in a past life before. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Give me another card. What is this father about? This past life where Miriam was a father. What is this about? What does Miriam need to know right now in this life? Oof. Thank you. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you had a son. You had a son. You had a son. And you lived in a time, Miriam, with this past life. You lived in a time, again, to where there was magic and wizard and sorcery, esoteric knowledge. You attended mystery school. and you sent your son to mystery school, and your son came back with a whole bunch of knowledge, whole bunch of knowledge. You sent your son to mystery school to learn all the mystery things, just like Yeshua, Jesus did. And your son came back and was very, 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 very powerful. Very powerful. You were very proud to be your son's father at this time, because they were very, very powerful. Give me a card. What does Miriam need to know right now in this life? Lessons, incarnation messages, whatever it is. Thank you. Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Well, well. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Don't be afraid to start over. I don't know why I feel the urge to tell you that. Don't worry about how old you are. Don't worry about your age. Don't worry about it. And if you have children in this lifetime, you teach them the same thing. I don't know if you have children. Either you, if you do have children, one of them is a star seed. They already have esoteric knowledge. They came here with it because it's this reincarnation as well. But if you do in the future, if you have children, same information applies. You have a child or will have a child. And if you're older, Miriam, and you like, yeah, I ain't with nobody and I ain't got no children, this could very well be, a nephew, a niece, or some child that you're close to. All right. All right. I love that. I love that. I got in my dreams and that I'm very smart and son this life. Yeah, 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 yeah. You do have a special son. This child is probably going to reincarnate, and it can happen different ways, either adoption, whatever, but there's something about you having a child that is very, very special. All right. And I gave you one. Is Karen next? I got you, Karen. Okay, Karen, let's get out. Let's go ahead and get your ancestor card. Karen, Spirit team, I have Karen here. I have Karen here. Can we dip into Karen's Akashic records? Give us messages, past life, what Karen needs to know in this incarnation. Karen, you will experience unconditional love in this lifetime. Wow. I love that for you. I love that for you, beloved. Let's get a card, another past life for Karen. Thank you, guides and angels and spirit team. Karen, I'm channeling. I see you in a very long robe, like a queen or something like that. Everybody is getting this. Did everybody have communal living? Oh, yours is different. Because you got persecution and inquisition at the bottom. You were some kind of queen. You were some kind of queen. These people worshiped you. And it's not that you wanted to be worshiped. They just did. You would go and you would feed them. You would help them. It's almost the energy of, yeah, because I got persecution at the bottom. You want to get the rest of the political government, whatever time this is, whatever the other government is, you went against them. And the people loved you. You went against them. You wouldn't let them go hungry. You wouldn't let them go without. You would go into the communities. You would help them work. Like, you was one of the ones that would take your robe off and just like, we don't have enough people. They want this for the harvest. And you would be like, okay, I'm coming in. I'm going to do what I can. Like, this was you, child. And the government, the other people hated it. The political people absolutely hated it, but the people freaking loved you unconditionally. They would do anything for you. Anything. Wow. Give me a card. I understand. I do. Give me a card for Karen. Oh, they loved you. They really, really did. And there you are, babe, with your Queen of Swords, and was not afraid to go to battle. Was not. When you spoke, they listened. When you came in, them people bowed down to you. And the freaking political folks, they absolutely freaking hated it. Them people would bow down. So then you, yeah, but the thing is, you would tell them, no, 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 get up, don't bow down to me. I don't want that. And they would say, but you're our queen. And they would be like, yeah, but don't let them hear us say that, that yes, but you are our queen. Wow. Give me a card. Give me a card, please. Wow. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I freaking love this energy. Stuck in fear. You already closed that cycle. You are like, there's nothing fearless about this person in this past life. So if you've been trying to convince yourself to be more of a warrior and be, yeah, this is why. Because I'm telling you, you are a queen. You're thinking of all the things that could go wrong. But what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Hey, the gratitude. Hey, gratitude. How are you? So glad you could pop in. All right, for Cynthia, let's get a card from your ancestors first. For Cynthia, let's get a card from Fasanthia Spirit. I have Fasanthia here. You know who Fasanthia is. Get me into a Fasanthia's Akashic Records. Give me information about Fasanthia's past life. Any messages in this incarnation Fasanthia needs to know. Any spells or rituals you create are powerful. You must have had some kind of magic power. Any spells or rituals you create are powerful. Let's get a past life card. Spirit, give me some more information for Fasanthia, a past life. Looking into Fasantia's Akashic Records. Y'all really like, it's like somebody took this card and laid it down. Ooh, phobias. I already see where this is going. You were very phobic in a past life. And I already know what your phobia was, but we gonna pull a card. I can already tell. There might have been a past life, Fasanthia, to where witchcraft and healing and rituals and things of that nature were forbidden. You were terrified everywhere you went that somebody was gonna find out who you was. More messages for Fasanthia in this past life. More messages for Fasanthia in this past life. Wow. Wow. King of Swords, air energy. You had that energy of, there were political royalties, especially divine masculines, that would send out word. If y'all see whatever your name was in this lifetime, bring her to me. Bring her to me. So you always had a phobia around you to that people would see who you were. And I'm seeing something, you had something going on with your eyes, like your eyes would shift or change colors or like would get white or something like that when your gifts was like in full gear. And so you would always like try to keep your eyes covered so people wouldn't know it was you, because if you see her, bring her to me. Wow. Give me a card for Cynthia. Okay, okay. Good, 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 good. I would love that gratitude. I would love that. Give me a card for Cynthia. For Cynthia, it's time to study. It's time to study. Don't be scared of your gifts and your spiritual gifts and talents. As long as you're using them in a good way, just like I do, then you'll be fine. A new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. Whatever you're trying to learn, one of your guys just said, we just sent you, Divine, you right here. Whatever you're trying to learn, your spirit team has sent or will send someone in to teach you the things that you are trying to learn. All right. All right. That's funny. All right. HM Terrell. Hey, love. How are you? Glad you jumped in. I'm like zoned out, so I can't see everybody. Make sure you hit that like button as well. Okay. Thanks, gratitude. I have HM Tarot here, Spirit. You know who that is. I have HM Tarot here, Spirit. You know who that is. Hi, Archangel Michael. How are you? Oh wow, it's a lot of Archangel Chamuel is here. Oh my, who are you, HM Tarot? Archangel Uriel is here. You're very connected to Uriel. Give me a card for HM Tarot from the ancestors. Don't stress about the money. We already handled it in 72 hours. I don't know what's going on in 72 hours, but you're being told not to stress about the money. They've already handled it. Let's get a past life for HM Tarot. Archangel Uriel is her, the energy is very, very strong on your spirit team. A lot of archangels showed up. You have archangels standing in front of your Akashic records. Give me a past life for Phasanthia. Thank you, gods and angels. Forgiveness. There's something about a past life you need to forgive yourself from. We're going to find out what it is. Something to do with money, I have a feeling. Something to do with money or misusing money is what I'm hearing. Give me a card for HM Tarot. Give me a card for HM Tarot about this forgiveness. What is this about? Knight of Swords, air energy. You are a knight. I'm on YouTube. You unalived some folks in battle. It's not that you intended to, but you were doing what you were told to do. You were some kind of warrior, and you have struggled in many of your lives to forgive yourself for the people that you unalived when you were a warrior because you were following instructions. Whoever you were a warrior for, I keep seeing like gold, like buckets of gold. They would have, they would have you and whoever the folks is to raid homes and things of that nature to take gold, and take, and bring it to them. And you've struggled a lot with forgiveness about that. You struggled a lot with forgiveness about that. Give me a message for HM Tarot in this. Archangel Uriel, I told you, the message has been sent to HM Tarot about who you are. And yes, a card for HM Tarot. Thank you. Acceptance. I love it. You may be disappointed with the recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. Forgive yourself. Accept what happened. You know better now. You wouldn't do that now. So accept what happened and forgive yourself because it was all about money, and don't have any ill intentions or anything about money. Change your energy about money because a lot of it is coming from this past life. All right. You're so welcome, beloved. So welcome. All right. Yeah, the next time we're going to have to do quantum timelines where I can tap into different versions of y'all that are in other timelines. See what y'all got going on. Who is next? Allison. I think Allison might be new. Do I know Allison? Hi, Allison. Welcome in. All right. Hello, I have Allison here on my live. You know who Allison is, Spirit Team. Y'all can see Allison. Get me into Allison's Akashic Records, past lives or past life, what Allison needs to know, and anything that Allison needs to know in this incarnation. Okay, there we go. You've had many past lives with these peasants. Send us the signal. We await your call. Oh my, Allison. There's people in your circle, could be family, friends, co-workers that don't mean you no good. Your spirit team is saying, all you got to do is call. They'll take care of it. They'll take care of it. They will. They will take care of it. Allison, past life for Allison. Thank you, gods and angels. What does Allison need to know about a past life? What does Allison need to know about a past life? Thank you. Imprisonment or slavery. Allison, you have a lot, and I don't know your nationality. It doesn't matter. You have to realize we've been here as multiple different genders. Some of us come from a whole different planet. Some of us, you've been here as a Caucasian. You've been here as a Native American. You've been here all the things. you had a past life where you were either in prison or a slave, one of the two. And, with this, you've had many lives with these peasants. These people came from this lifetime, whoever this is. And they have followed you into this lifetime, different body, same energy. Oh, but you get that your spirit team is gonna shut that down this lifetime. Whoever these people was that did this to you, put you here, oh, they finna get shut down this lifetime. That is a cycle you are going to close. And your spirit team is waiting on you to say the word, Seven of Wands, because they coming in. You need to set some boundaries with some folks, and you don't worry about getting defensive with it no more. Don't even worry about defending yourself no more. You've had multiple timelines with these people that have mistreated you, have lied to you, they enslaved you, they put you in prison, whatever. Your spirit team, all you gotta do is say the word. All you gotta do in this lifetime, in this incarnation, is say the word. And they gonna come in and wreck shop. They gonna come in and wreck shop. More messages, please. Give me a card. What does Allison need to know right now? Oh, wow, Allison. That's powerful, love. Release. You're being asked to release any toxic people. This is why I love what I do, people. This is why I love what I do. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free. Oh my gosh. You deserve to be free of all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. That's why I do what I do. This is why I do what I freaking do. That is powerful. That is so powerful, Allison. Whew. Wow. M. Sims. Spirit, I have Marcella Sims is here again. Let's look into Marcella's Akashic records, more past life information, give me a message from her ancestors, anything about a past life, things she needs to know, cycles and lessons about this incarnation. Wow, Allison. Wow, Allison. You got two cards, M. Sims. You keep praying to someone outside of you. We are within. You keep praying to someone outside of you. We are within. And you also have the 13th of every month is a heavy download day. It's a magic number for you. Do y'all know in ancient times the number 13 was considered one of the luckiest numbers? The 13th of every month is a heavy download day. It's a magic number for you, Sims. All right. Give me another past life for Marcella Sims. Past life information and Akashic information for Marcella Sims. Thank you, guides and angels. I'm so grateful for this energy, for what we are doing here today. A lot of Orishas here. Marcella, you might want to look into the Orishas. There's quite a few of them here. You got phobias as well. What were you scared of? What were you scared of? What was M. Sims, Marcella? What was the phobias? What was Marcella scared of? Four of Pentacles. Something about being poor. You were afraid to be poor. You were afraid to be, you lived in a time to where there were, peasants and poor people. And you were terrified that you would end up poor. And I feel like you were poor in this lifetime that I'm tapped into now. But it's like you've brought that energy into this lifetime to where you said all these conditions. I can't do this because of this. I can't do that. I can't get ahead because of this. Oh, they won't hire me. I don't have my credentials. Yeah. You keep praying to someone outside of you. Your people is telling you we within. Like we can clear all this energy up. There's something about you being poor and like you were so scared people would, and they did in that lifetime, treat you different and judge you. Vagabond is what I just heard. Give me a card for M. Sims, please. Thank you, guides and angels. Honor yourself. Wow. Wow. In that lifetime, you didn't even really, you had no honor. You were just like, I'm a peasant. That's all I'm ever going to be. You have to close that cycle in this life. It says, recognize the hard work you've put in to get where you are today. Instead of thinking how far you will still have to go, instead of thinking how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. You have to close that cycle and stop setting conditions and excuses on why this can't happen. Well, these people are keeping me from getting this. Yeah, this is that energy. Oh, it's getting this. That cycle has to get closed this time. And again, you might want to remember the 13th of every month is a very, very, very lucky day for you. All right, all right, Miss Lady, who is up next? Yeah, I can tell. The energy was very strong. The energy was very strong. Maria. All right. I got Maria here. Let's put my cards on backwards somewhere. Possibly, maybe. I have Maria here. I have Maria here. Don't matter. It don't matter. I have Maria here. You tap into Maria's past life, ancestors, Akashic records, please, and give me messages. What does Maria need to know about a past life? And what does Maria need to know in this incarnation? You got it as well. You got it. And y'all saw me shuffle this. There's something about, I just got a download for you, Maria. And y'all heard me say this before. Whatever your faith is, Maria, it's not outside of you. It's not outside of you. Source, whoever source is for you, it's right here. It's right here. You're giving a whole bunch of power to external. And I tell people, make sure you're having a relationship with source and not with religion. Make sure you're having a relationship with source, not with religion. Let's get some messages, please. Let's get some messages for Maria. Past life information for Maria. I have Maria here. Thank you, guys and angels. Maria, you have at the bottom of the deck, we are activating your mystery school teachings. Upgrades coming. Oh, wow. Wow. You were in a past life in Greek and Roman era. You have a past life where you were living in Greek and Roman era. What does she need to know about this era? What does she need to know about this era? You're very powerful in this era. Very powerful. You know why? Because you didn't give your powers away. You got the Four of Pentacles as well. You're holding on to religion. I have to give you what I'm getting. You will get so much further and quicker when you let go. Because in this lifetime, like, you didn't hold on to the dogma. You didn't. You just had a connection with source, whoever source was for you in this lifetime. Stop holding on to religion and have a relationship with source, right? Have a relationship with source. Give me a card. Wow. Let that religion go. It's hindering you. I'm not telling you to leave source or God. I'm telling you to give your energy and build a relationship with source, not the dogma. Not the dogma. You got bravery as well. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel much lighter when you do. All right. All right. Oh, did we close the list, child? I'm over here rocking and rolling. I ain't even know. I ain't even know. All right. Bad axe. Oh, I like that. Bad axe is up. Bad axe is up. Thank y'all. Spirit, I have bad axe here. You know who bad axe is because you're here. Then you know who that is. I don't need to know. Can you give me access to bad exes? Akashic records. Turn my cards over. Por favor. Past life information for bad ex. What do they need to know? Turn my cards around. What do they need to know? Any lessons, any karmic cycles for bad ex? Thank you. Karma is visiting those who harmed you as we speak. Bad ex. Karma is visiting those who harmed you as we speak. Wow. Give me a past life for, and that could be now or that could be in the past, on the other side. Let's find out what's happening. Because karma is saying somebody that harmed you. Past life for bad acts. Thank you. To bad acts' Akashic records. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. For bad acts. Thank you, gods and angels. Something about a farm, agriculture, animals, a farmer in a past life. More information for bad acts. More information for this farm life. For bad acts. Stables. Definitely horses. More information for bad acts. This farm life for bad acts in a past life, and more information about this karma. Ace of Cups, water energy. You met the love of your life in a past life on a farm. Very happy. New beginning. Y'all had land, y'all had animals, provided most of the grocery stores and local businesses with meat and eggs and produce and milk and things of that nature. You absolutely love this life. Absolutely love this life. What is the karma about? I'm going to just look at the bottom of the deck too. Oh, you had competition. You had competition when you were this. There were other farmers that did not appreciate. You kind of dominated, you and your person, you and your loved one. Y'all kind of dominated the market, and a lot of people, well, not a lot, but there were other farmers that were very jealous of you. Very jealous of you. Give me a card for bad ex. Give me a card for bad ex. In this lifetime, bad ex, I don't know if you're single or not, but you truly are going to build some kind of beautiful business with a person that you love in the future. And y'all will dominate the whatever market y'all in. Card for bad ex, please. Thank you. Message for bad ex, please. Thank you. Victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. You're not a victim of anything. And this past life energy that you dominated this market of farming and whatever else with your beloved one, it makes you hungry. So when you don't, not hungry like eating, but hungry for, for that life, for dominating the market. And when it hasn't happened in this lifetime, you get in that victim mindset. So this is a reminder that you're here to close that cycle out. And anybody who around you has been prohibiting you from, or trying to keep you from reaching your goals, karma is visiting them as we speak. As we speak. All right. All right. Who do I have next? Kiki is up next. All right. Go ahead and, we're going to make sure everything's closed out. Kiki is up next. Spirit did me into Kiki's Akashic Records again. You know who Kiki is. Thank you, guides and angels. Messages from Kiki's ancestors, past life information, and anything Kiki needs to know in this incarnation. Thank you so much. I got two things. We received your ancestor money that you burned. Gratitude, beloved. So Kiki, I don't know if if you haven't burned ancestor money, but there's something, maybe you talked to your ancestors or prayed to them, or maybe you got up and said thank you today or whatever it is you did, they heard you and they're saying thank you. And you also have, when you love yourself completely, we will send in your divine counterpart. When you love yourself completely, we will send in your divine counterpart. Hmm. More messages for Kiki, please. Past life, Akashic record information for Kiki, please. Thank you, guides and angels. I appreciate you. Archangel Michael, you've been hanging out all night. What's going on with you, buddy? Somebody's got somebody in the chat got somebody attached to them that's trying to be nosy about the Akashics. We send everybody protection. No, that's what you're here for. Gotcha, Archangel Michael. Celtic. You had some kind of past life, Kiki. Look up when Celtic times were, and kind of that era. But you had a life when in a Celtic timeline. You were single in that lifetime, your whole life. You went without ever being, in a relationship with anyone. I also feel like you put other people before yourself in that timeline, and that has carried over with you into this timeline as well. And you're here to close that cycle out. Your person will get sent to you, who you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with, and when you completely love yourself. There's things you don't like about yourself, Kiki. Maybe you look in the mirror and say, I wish I didn't have this. Watch your words, how you talk to yourself, Kiki. You brought that energy into this lifetime with you, love. Yeah, death card, scorpionic energy. That needs to end. That cycle, that is literally a cycle ending and something new beginning. Your spirit team and your ancestors already have your person waiting, who you're supposed to spend your life with. Your happily ever after, it's already waiting. They're waiting on you to love yourself completely. I mean, completely. I just saw, like, they just said something about, I don't know if you wear weave or, fake hair or fake lashes or whatever. They're telling me to tell you, when you can stand in that mirror every day and love yourself and tell yourself how beautiful you are, with no filter, no makeup, no eyelashes, no hair, no nothing, you'll be ready. Give me a message for Kiki, please. Give me a message for Kiki, please. What does Kiki need to know right now from this past life information? Thank you, guides and angels. Stuck in fear. What if they don't like me? What if my hair is like this and people don't like it and they judge me? What if I don't have eyelashes on and, my eyes look funny? Like, stuck in fear. You're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, but what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. Watch your words, Kiki, what you tell yourself. Watch your words, what you tell yourself. Don't say anything about what you hate about your body. None of that, ma'am. None of that. All right. All right. Who I got up next? Thank you, moderators. I appreciate y'all. And if y'all jumped on here and we closed, don't worry. I'll be back soon. I'm live quite frequent. So, all right, Alexander. Spirit, I have Alexander back here again. Message from Alexander's ancestors. Past life information for Alexander. Information Alexander needs to know from his Akashic records. I'm taking it to he. All right. Thank you. You got it. Oh, you got it as well. Y'all been burning ancestor money or telling your ancestors thank you? They said look at the bottom of the deck too. Yeah. Watch who you're praying to. Your people are within you. Your people are within you. And whatever gratitude you've been doing with your ancestors, you got the energy too. I shuffled the deck and it came out again for you. That your ancestors said thank you for the prayers, ancestor money, or you just maybe thank them or whatever. More for Alexander. More past life information for Alexander. What does Alexander need to know? Cycles to close, lessons to learn from this past life. Thank you, guides and angels. Forgiveness. Somebody else had this. Forgiveness. What is this forgiveness about for Al? Oof. A whole past life card. What is there's a past life, Alexander, to where a child of yours passed away and you felt like you could have did more. You didn't forgive yourself. You had a child that passed away from some kind of illness or something like that, and you felt like you should have done more. You felt like you should have done more, and you need to forgive yourself. Let's see how that's carried over into this life. Maybe you have a sore spot for children that don't have a lot, or you feel bad or very empathetic for children that, grow up in orphanages or don't have a lot. A lot of that energy has carried over. And if you wonder where it's coming from, that's where it's coming from. You have discovery. Cats may be significant. New ideas, people, or opportunities may be coming your way. While there is still work to do to reach your goal, you may discover new strengths and passions along the way. Why do I have a feeling I keep getting something about children in this lifetime? Helping children, feeding children. I don't know if you have children, but there's something about, because you've carried this energy about caring so much for children that don't have a lot in this lifetime. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right. All right. And maybe that's something that you're going to discover, that passion. All right. All right. Tivon. Hello, Tivon. How are you? How you been, love? All right. Past life Akashic Records information for Tivon. Past life Akashic Records information for Tivon. They want that card, child. I have Tivon here. Access to Tivon's Akashic Records. Miracles can happen overnight, Tivon. Miracles can happen overnight. Spirit, give me access to Tivon's Akashic Records, please. Give me access to Tivon's Akashic Records. Past life information that Tivon needs to know, lessons, cycles, whatever that needs to close out. Thank you for Tivon. You know who Tivon is. Thank you, guides and angels. Your Father, you are a parent, beloved. What does Tivon need to know about this past life as a father? Give me information. What does Tivon need to know about this past life as a father? Thank you, guides and angels. Appreciate you. I'm going to tell y'all something. Somebody on the live had a energy or a person that was almost remote viewing because they wanted access to your Akashic Records. And Archangel Michael has been on the scene the whole time, protecting whoever that is. Could be a fire sign, whoever it is, Aries, Leo, Sag. They wanted to get into your Akashic Records, and Archangel Michael has been standing by the whole time. What does Tivon need to know about this father? Temperance card, fire energy. You want to be a better father in this lifetime, or what a parent, I'll just say whatever, You want to be a better parent. There's something about you not being a good parent because you weren't. It's almost like you came from a lineage of not having a lot, like your parents not being good. Like, now I'm talking about in a past life weren't, and you are very determined to be a better parent. And that may be in this life as well. Give me a card for Tivon. Give me a card for Tivon. There's something about you didn't want to whoop your children, like whoop your children with a belt or something in a past life, and like your family was like, whoop your child. And it's like, no, I'm not putting my hands on my child. I don't care what y'all come from. My child, if they don't do what I tell them to do, I will take things away. They will sit in their room and think about it or whatever. And people, your family judge you for that. Grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy this centering feeling this brings. Something about, and there you got two cards about balance. Two cards about balance. Balancing things out, whether you're a parent now or not, learning how to balance being a parent, learning how to balance, not worrying about what people think, which was a good thing because you didn't end that life as well. But you being the parent that you choose to be, not what mom and them did, grandma them did, great grandma Anna Mae them did. All right. All right. Hey, sis, that list already closed. Hey, sis, the list is, I hate that for you. All right. Yes. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Who is after Tivon? Dang, sis, you came in late. Yeah, they shut it down after an hour. Whoever ain't on the list at the hour mark, they closed the list off because we'll be here all night. But I got you anyway because I'm doing a reading on you this week. And it says, anyway, sis, I got you. Holy. All right. I got you. I'm going to do your reading this week. I got you on my calendar, sis. Holy is here. Connect me to Holy's Akashic Records. Archangel. Well, Holy, you must got our archangels with you because I said archangels, ancestors. Give me access to Holy's Akashic Records if you don't mind, please, Spirit. What does Holy need to know about this past life, this information, maybe lessons or cycles that need to be closed out? Thank you so much. Something about index cards. They are hard to pull. They can no longer be in this timeline. Their frequency or vibration is too low. Somebody's got to go. Holy. They can no longer be in this timeline. Their frequency or vibration is too low. Somebody's got to go bye-bye. Somebody's got to go bye-bye. Give me another message, another past life for Holy, please. What Holy needs to know. Past life information, any lessons or karmic cycles that needs to be closed. There's someone that you definitely done brought into this timeline with you from a past life. Oh, and their energy is, they got to go. They have got to go. You've got leaving or travel. In a past life, you had this energy. Somebody else had this card, but your energy with this leaving or travel, people abandoned you a lot in a past life. People that you thought loved you, that you thought cared about you, could have been family, could have been friends, but people left you a lot in a past life for whatever reason. So in this life, you tend to let people stay in your energy and call themselves your friends or families or in your inner circle that don't need to be in your inner circle because of this energy. I just seen the Empress card, so a divine feminine, mother, grandmother could also be involved. For Holy, what is this leaving or travel, this energy? What is this message about? This past life where people used to leave, Holy, and she felt abandoned, felt alone. More messages, please. Thank you. Yeah, Ten of Swords, their energy. People, there's somebody in this life that is from a past life. You brought them into this life. They stabbed you in the back then. They stab you in the back now. But because of this energy of people always leaving you or abandoning you in a past life, you're letting people stay around you that have no business being around you. Thank you. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, sis. They have no business around you. I mean, none. Give me a card for Holy, please. Give me a card for my Akashic deck for Holy, please. Wow. Archangel Michael said, oh, that's who I was here for. That's what I've been on standby for this whole time because of somebody that you didn't brought from a past life. They knew you was getting on the read tonight for an Akashic and they wanted access. And Archangel Michael shut it down. That's why you the reason why Michael been hanging around his whole life. But I appreciate Michael. I'm grateful. Give me a card for Holy, please. Thank you. Self-love. Oh my, Holy. Oh my. Oh my. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universal. In the universal, treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. Your first step in loving yourself is getting this person or people out of your energy. Your ancestors have told you they can no longer be in this lifetime, this timeline with you, because their frequency and vibration is too low. This person has, or people have followed you from this past life. Mm-hmm. All right. I have to go to, yes, yes. I knew it was for me. Yes, you did. Thank you for the confirmation. I love him for his protection. Yes. All right. Hey, cousin Marley. Marley is my cousin. Let's see. Let's see. Spirit, I have my cousin here. She goes by Marley on here. We know who she is. Give me access to Marley's Akashic records, to Marley's past life, and messages, what she needs to know about this past life, and a message from her ancestors as well. Child, I know Miss Ray finna show up, child. Show up and show out, Marley. We've sent you every red flag known to man. Please close this cycle. If that ain't Miss Pauline, if it ain't, we've sent you every red flag known to man. Please close this cycle. If that ain't your grandma, child, if that ain't like Marley's my cousin, y'all. If that ain't your grandma, child, if that ain't your grandma, I can call her out. Hey, Miss Pauline, how you doing, love? Spirit team, please give me access to Marley's Akashic, a past life, information she needs to know about this past life. Thank you, guys and angels. I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. Right, because of unrequited love. Whew. In a past life, there was an energy of, why do I think you finna start crying? In a past life, you went through people. People didn't love you the way that you loved them. Relationships, even family members, they would turn their back on you when you needed them. Um, but you would always still have a big heart. And she called me, and kind of, sort of, but people didn't return the love that you gave in a past life, and it hurt you. You went through a whole lifetime of people. You really felt by yourself and in the world all alone for a whole life, because family and friends never showed you the love that you showed them. Wow. Well, we're going to take it. I didn't even get to shuffle. And you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, when it comes to love, is high level commitment, unconditional love, complete opposites. This is what you long for. Can somebody love me the way that I love them? Family, friends, relationships. Why can't somebody love me the way that I love them? And you went through a whole life like that. And because, because I know you, I know that energy has followed you here. No doubt. We ain't even got to really, I know. I know. That's why I said I know. I already know. I already know. There's no doubt this energy has followed you here. Give me a message, please, from Marley. Give me a message, please, from Marley. How to close this cycle out. What she needs to know right now to get out of this cycle that she's in. Wow. Mm. Family ain't always blood, cuz you know that by now. You know that by now. Give me a message from Marley, please. Thank you, guides and angels. Give me a message from Marley, please. Thank you. Gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest of situations. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you are thankful for. Because I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to try not to cry. You have one of the biggest hearts that I have ever seen. But you continue to be grateful for everything that you do have, and these people that, don't love you back. You know who you are, and you know you will be well rewarded when you leave here for all the love that you've given people, whether they returned it or not. And for people on here, there was a time in my life where I didn't have anywhere to stay. And no, I was not doing van life at this time. Me and my husband had went through some things, and I had nowhere to go. And my cousin, with two children in her 3-bedroom housing, was it three? One, two? Yes, I think it was three. And just told me, Cuzzo, I don't have a room, but I have a couch, and you are welcome to stay until you find a job or get on your feet, whatever. I'm not charging you anything. Um, when I had nowhere to go. And it's crazy because I had two brothers in the same town with bigger homes. And she opened up her doors to me. And even now, when I go into town and go home to my hometown, she makes sure, because if you don't have nowhere to go, you come here. You know you always have a place to stay. So don't worry. Don't worry, Cuzzo. Don't worry. You're going to be rewarded. Okay? All right. Didn't mean to get emotional, y'all, but she needed to hear. She needed to hear that she's appreciated. She is. I know. Miss Pauline said, you know she's gonna cry, right? All right. Yes, yes. I love you too, cuz. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Even when your life in shambles and you call me and tell me that your life is in shambles. Gratitude. Thank you, Holy. Thank you. Yeah, I love my cousin. And we're cousins by marriage, not by blood. But that's why I told her sometimes, baby, just because they blood don't always mean family, and you have family that ain't blood. All right. All right. Gratitude. Gratitude. I'm excited, gratitude, just because I like your energy. So, Spirit, I have gratitude here. Please allow me into gratitude's Akashic records, messages from a past life, from gratitude's ancestors. All right. Sometimes it don't, MJ. Sometimes it don't. All right. What does gratitude need to know? Gratitude. Your ancestor said, we often sit by your bedside at night. I love this. We often sit at your bedside at nighttime. There, you tapped in already, gratitude. Give me a past life from gratitude's Akashic records. What does gratitude need to know about this past life? Information, lessons, cycles to close from the infamous gratitude. Ships. Maybe you sailed. Ooh, might have been a pirate. I'm getting pirate energy. Might have been a pirate, but at some way, shape, or form of fashion, you sailed the seas. Could have been in the Navy. Could have been. I'm going to say pirate. Give me a message for the gratitude. But the energy of ships means that you are always on the go. You are always moving. You might be connected to water for some reason, but you are always on the go. What's this message for gratitude about ships and traveling across the seas and the oceans? Page of Wands, fire energy, which is freedom. Gratitude, there is no part of you that if you want to be free, you don't want to be tied down to nowhere. You one of them people that's kind of like me. You consider this whole planet your home. That's your energy, and you keep that energy. That energy has followed you here. You want your freedom. You want to be free to explore. When you say you want to go, you ain't trying to tell a whole bunch of people that you want to go. You just finna go. Your freedom is everything to you. Give me a card for the gratitude. Give me a card for the gratitude. Yeah, you got an ancestor that sits by your bed at nighttime when you sleep. Gratitude. Give me a card for gratitude about this incarnation. Any messages? Thank you. Self-doubt. You are questioning yourself and unable to move forward. Don't let fear hold you back. You have the strength and power to see it through. Now is the time to break free from this limiting pattern. It speaks for itself, gratitude. That freedom, listen, whatever is you think is holding you, that child, listen, just let it go because it ain't gonna do nothing but irritate you. You don't want to be bound. You don't want to be bound to nothing, to nothing. And when your soul say it's time to be free and sail or whatever it is you doing, listen, your people gonna take care of you. Your people gonna take care of you and make sure you well taken care of. Because that's who you are. That's who you are. Mm-hmm. So welcome, so welcome, so welcome. Christina, oh, my moderators. My list is done. That means my moderators are up next. Thank you, everybody. Next time we will do quantum timelines and we will visit a version of you somewhere else. Every time I do quantum timelines, people be like, yeah, can you tap into the timeline where I got a lot of money? So we'll do that coming up soon. I have Christina here. Spirit, you know who Christina is. Give me information about a past life for her, cycles, lessons, her ancestors. Thank you so much. We do not play about you. They will go around and find out this week. Well, we do not play about you. They will go around and find out this week. Well, I ain't got nothing to say behind that. What do you know? I have Christina here, Spirit. Give me a message for Christina about a past life. Information about a past life with Christina. I already know she's been a pirate before. That I know from her session she had with me. And you can book a full session with me, a 45-minute sessions about your Akashic records and get more information. That is on my website. Hey JV, how you love? You jumped in late, but how are you? All right, past life for Christina. I got a different energy for you. You had issues with your father. This isn't about you being a father. A father left you in a past life. A father left you in a past life. I don't know why. I'll see what I can get. I'll see what I can get. Give me messages for Christina. I'm doing good, JV. I hope you're doing good, beloved. Give me messages about this father that abandoned Christina in this past life. Give me a message about this father that abandoned Christina in this past life. Knight of Cups, water energy. Someone offered him something and he took it. It could have been a job. It could have been an opportunity. Whatever the offer was, he left you behind with relatives. It scarred you a lot. Scarred you a lot. I feel like it's money. Thank you, Christina. I feel like it's money. Like he left you for some job opportunity or money. Give me a card for Christina. A message. How to close the cycle. How to get past that. How to heal that wound in this lifetime. Hey, Mo. Protect. Somebody, I don't know. I'll share some of the decks I get for with some of y'all if you're interested in what this deck is. This is the deck. That's the deck. All right. And this is the past life deck. All right. Christina, protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Why? Because they don't play about you. And somebody finna go around and find out this week. Well. Well. I ain't got nothing to say behind that. Christina. All right, Moon is up next. How you today, Moon? How's your day? Spirit, I have Ethereal Moon here with me. Give me access to her Akashic records, please. I already know she was a panther in one life. That I already know because I did a session with her. Y'all, if you haven't booked a Akashic record session with me on my website, I'm telling y'all, it's so enlightening. It's so enlightening. All right. Past life information for Moon. Messages from her ancestors. You are breaking cycles in many generations. Moon, you getting the same energy in this read about you breaking cycles and not doing what everyone else has done in your family. Give me a past life for Moon. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, MJ. And those are channeled sessions, my Akashic Records past lives. Yeah. Give me a past life information for Moon. Past life information for Moon. Thank you, guides and angels. Past life information for Moon. Oh, wow. Asia. You have a past life from Asia. Look at that. I like that for you, Moon. What was Moon doing in Asia? You know, that falls in line, Moon, because you're so welcome. Gratitude. Till next time. Till next time. Absolutely. Moon, you know, Asia is known for culture. Like they do, you know, they've had this, you do this is what our cultures do, this is what everybody's done. Yeah, in this lifetime you're breaking some cycles. You're not going to do what the culture has encouraged you to do or because everybody else did it. You've been getting this energy for over a month now, ma'am. Over a month now. You got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. When it comes to how you get your money, Moon, you're about to break this cycle. You did it when you was in a past life in Asia. They wanted you to do the family, and I got to give it to you because it's what I'm getting. Whatever your family in this lifetime did for, you know, money for you said, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do that. And they were pissed. I know it's the culture, but I ain't doing it. I got dreams. I have aspirations. I have gifts. I don't want to do this, and I'm not going to do this. I told you, you've been getting this energy. I don't care what, I do not care on what live we are on, Moon. You are continuing to get this energy. She said, I can't hear a thing, but I'm hearing spirit. Ooh, wait till Christina, till you hear your reading, child. Message for Moon. Message for Moon. Wow. Oh. Scattered energy, Moon. Scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. And you are already doing that by taking a break. You keep getting the same energy, Moon. I know how cultures are. Moon, you ain't come here for that. You did not come here for that. You broke that chain when you was in Asia, and you came here to break that chain in this life as well. Tried to tell you, tried to tell you. All right, let's get MJ. Hello, Spirit. I have MJ here. I have MJ here. You know who MJ is. I've done Akashics on MJ before. Give me messages, information about a past life for MJ. What MJ needs to know right now. Give me a message from MJ's ancestors. Thank you, guides and angels. So grateful for this beautiful energy. Expect a blessing in 72 hours, MJ. Expect a blessing in 72 hours. MJ, you have a healing session with me tomorrow. And I know what you got going on in a few days. Past life for MJ. Past life for MJ. Give me a past life for MJ. Incarnation messages. What she needs to know about this life. You got phobias as well. Hmm. Oh, yeah, Mom. You got phobias as well, MJ. Let's see what your phobias were about. What was MJ's phobias in his past life? What was she terrified of? What was MJ's phobias in this past life? Thank you, guys and angels. What was MJ's phobias? Messages, cycles she needs to break. Thank you. Hmm. Eight of Swords in reverse. You had a lot of mental sabotage, self limiting beliefs. MJ, in a past life, you were in a culture to where religion was everything. And you didn't believe in it. You didn't want nothing to do with it. It was but you had to hide and pretend like you were with this religious belief and this way of life when absolutely you wanted nothing to do with it. And you were very nervous that somebody will recognize, you know what, you ain't, you didn't read the books. You didn't come to, whatever it was. I don't know if it's Christianity or Bible study or whatever it was. You refused to conform, and you were scared that someone was going to realize, or that like life would be bad or something would happen because you didn't conform to this. Sounds like someone I know. Yeah, and you were scared that someone would like realize that you was just playing to be a believer, that you really weren't, and also in that you were practicing behind the scenes. You were practicing things like telepathy and things of that nature behind the scenes, but you would hide it because it was against your culture. Give me a card, please, for MJ. Give me a card for, yeah, because you wasn't conforming by no means. Was not conforming, and honey, I know you done brought that energy into this life. Ain't no doubt about it. Abundance. And I just said in that life, you were terrified that someone, you would have a bad life or be poor if someone realized that you was just going along with this and you really didn't believe in it. You have abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way in 72 hours. There's no culture holding you back. There's no religion holding you back. That's probably why in this lifetime, you're going to do what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it. And in the past life, you wanted to live like that, but you couldn't because you were afraid that if they found out you weren't a believer, that your life would be bad. Like you wouldn't have any abundance. You wouldn't have any blessings. Yeah, you close in that cycle and you have a blessing coming. All right. All right. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? Done. All right. Thank you, moderators. This was interesting. I did not think it was going to be this many people on here tonight. I did not. Oh my goodness. So I really did not think it was going to be that many people tonight. So yeah, I just, for whoever is still on here, I did cancel my live for Saturday. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Moon. I canceled my live for Saturday. I'm going to take a little bit of a break from lives. I think, another one this week, but not this weekend. I'm studying a lot of healing and Kundalini energy per my spirit team. So I was told for the next 2 weekends to buckle down and study. All right. But I will see y'all live on Thursday. Is it Thursday, MJ? I think it's Thursday. Yes, I'll be on my Love Channel live Thursday. All right. So thank you. Thank you. Yes. Absolutely. Rewatch it. If you've been on here, rewatch it and get the messages and what you need to know. And yeah, we'll do a quantum timeline. And again, I offer these services on my website, personal one-on-one with me, on a live Zoom as well. So we'll have to do a quantum timeline. What is another version of you doing in another timeline? That rich version of you that got all the monies, all the gold. All right. Um, Thank you. Thank you, MJ and moderators. I appreciate everybody being here. And I'm going to go clear my energy and kick back and relax. I appreciate everybody in here. I love y'all to the moon and back, and not the fake one, the real one. All right. Peace.